Hey, welcome to another episode of Chadz Beer Reviews. Horny Goat Brewing Company out of Milwaukee sent me like 6 or 7 beers to review, and I reviewed a few of them by now. I thought I should do at least one of them as a video review, so I decided to go with the IPA. This is the Tango Delta, which is a tangerine IPA. Yeah, I mean it definitely has an orange kind of smell, but also it has like a almost like a kind of skunky, herbally hops, almost like mosaic or something. It's weird because, yeah, it's like juicy and clean, and then at the same time you get like that kind of, almost like skunky, almost like German style, like maybe like a noble hop type of skunkiness. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying it's there. Oh, and as for the body, yeah, I mean, it's nice orange. Wow, there's actually condensation on the glass, must be getting warm out. It's fairly hazy. It did have a nice 2-3 finger head on there when I poured it. Like as soon as it hit my tongue, I started just tasting hops right away. Very citrusy, very kind of dry, kind of biting hops. A lot of orange, almost like there's orange peel in there, because like it has almost like a spiciness to it, which might back up my German noble hops theory, because noble hops tend to be very spicy. You get the kind of juiciness, the tangerine juice on the finish. It actually seems a little bit more bitter than 69 IBUs. For, 6.8 ABV, it's pretty solid beer. Not quite double IPA, but up there. This can is actually like 5 months old. So it's interesting that they're still hanging in there. Although that just goes to show you how good cans are at preserving the beer. Getting some nice lacing on the glass here. Yeah, so kind of get like orange peel, kind of like what you get like in a wit beer. Much more in the drier. See, I think like when this is fresh, I bet you it's like really juicy and like refreshing and moist. This has like, it doesn't have a tang to it. It's just kind of like, instead of tasting like orange juice or anything like that, or orange, like actual orange fruit, actually the flesh, it's more like the pith or the peel, almost, and like kind of spicy too. Very high bitterness on it. Not much else in the way of like, particular malts or hops. I would agree that's like light bodied, I guess. It's not thick or sticky, not resiny. Nothing in that ballpark. It's a little refreshing for like a moment there while it's in the mouth, but like it actually kind of like sucks all the moisture out of the mouth as soon as I swallow it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty, it's pretty good. No commercial. Let's just go straight to the rating here. For aroma, I think it's probably like the best quality. I think I give it an 8 out of 10 on aroma. Appearance, I'll go 4 out of 5. I mean, head stuck in there, nice color. It's more of like a soapy head, or like frothy head better. For taste, I'm gonna go 7. I bet you if this was super fresh, it'd probably be an 8. But because I would prefer a beer like this to be more juicy and refreshing than just like an assault of bitterness. They could probably actually ease up on the hops, and it would improve a little. For palate, I'll go 4 out of 5. It's not. I mean, it doesn't feel like a 6.8 ABV beer. It is, fairly drinkable. It's very crisp. It does kind of suck that moisture out of your mouth, though. It's pretty smooth. I mean, yeah, and like finish is very, pretty clean. Just like a little bit of like a kind of a drying sensation. Overall, I'm gonna say 14 out of 20. That's a total score of 3.7 on Rate Beer scale, which is a 7 out of 10 on my scale, and I would agree with that. I mean, it's a good beer. It's not a very good beer, but it's pretty decent. Like I said, if it was fresh, it'd probably be closer to an 8. But we don't really get these beers here in New York anymore. So, if I ever see it on tap or something like that, I'll give it a try. But yeah, just to reiterate, 7 out of 10 for the Horny Goat Tango Delta. It's a decent beer. Nice kind of. I wouldn't go as far as to call it novelty or gimmicky, because I mean, like, then you would have to say Ballast Point Grapefruit Sculpin is novelty or gimmicky. This is just an interesting twist on an IPA. you know, so if you want an IPA that's like, you know, a little bit different than, or if you just like really like the orange flavor in an IPA, you probably like this one. So thanks again to the guys at Horny Goat for sending me all those beers. I still have 1 or 2 more left in the fridge, so check chadsbeerreviews.com for those reviews, as far as any other reviews of the other beers that I already did. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers.